Hello, everyone. My name is Chi-Ho Leung. You can call me Jeff. I'm your tech fellow for this course. Today, I would like to explain a little bit better about the idea of intent. So I would like for everyone to go to this guide right here. If we go to guides.copath.com, then we will go to this Android development. This is basically the curriculum that we'll be using for this course. Almost every video and then every homework assignment is based on the materials on this curriculum. So I would recommend everyone to refer these notes when you complete your assignment. So if we type in intents right here, and then we choose the first one. An intent is basically a message that can be thought of as a request that is given to either an activity within your own application, an external application, or built-in Android service. What does that mean? So it's basically a request made by user so that it can launch a new screen within your application. But it can also be a screen or a function that could be done from another application. So for example, if it is an URL that we tap on, it will be opened by the Android web browser. But it can also be a service that's built in our phone. So for example, if you click on the button on our screen, we will launch a camera app, and the user can take pictures with it. We'll have a closer look with explicit intent. Explicit intent is used to transfer user from one screen to another screen. If we look at the Kotlin version of this code, we'll be using intent method right here. And then the first parameter is basically our current screen. And the second parameter is our second screen that we want to go to. And after specified our intent method, we will need to make sure that we use start activity to start our new screen. So outside of transferring user from one screen to another screen, we also sometimes want to transfer data from one screen to another screen. For example, in this list of movies, if we tap on specific one, we'll have the movie title and then the description transferred to a new screen. But it will be a more detailed version when we go to our next screen. Going back to our guide, and if we could scroll down a little bit, if we look at the Kotlin version of this code, after we specify our intent method, we will use put extra to specify the contents that we want to pass to our next screen. But in order to do that, we need to specify a key to our contents that we want to transfer to. So in this case, we have the key username, and then we have the contents right here. And then the second one, we have the key in reply to, and then we have a content George. So after we specify right here, and then we transfer it to our new screen, we want to make sure that we extract it from our second screen. The way to do that is to use get intent, and then we'll use get string extra, and then we'll specify the key of our content. If it is an int, we'll also use a key as the first parameter. And then the second parameter is to make sure that is basically a default value for our first parameter if there's no value provided by the first parameter. So any questions so far? Is there a specific problem you guys are working on right now? So I would like to mention that I was previously students of CoPath. I was in 2 different courses before. So in CoPath, they do recommend us to use pair programming when we are in lab section. So it's basically one person in your group will be a driver responsible for coding, and then other people within your group will be the navigator. As a navigator, you will be responsible for reviewing the code and then give clues and advices to the driver. I would recommend you guys to take turns to be the driver, so that if one person has been a driver, a new person within your group will be a driver, new driver. So is there a volunteer right here? So, John, would you like to share a screen so that we can get started with today's lab assignments? So other people within the group, please, you will be the observer or the navigator for this section. So make sure that you pay attention to what John codes and give advice and to when he codes. I'll be around. If you need me, just Slack me or press the help button so that I will be notified. Thank you.